Monitoring infrastructure comes with its own challenges, especially with the multi-layered architecture complexity that Kubernetes and other orchestrators bring in. There are layers of abstraction that we have to worry about. There is a lot of telemetry data that gets generated from this infrastructure, be it logs, metrics, and traces, which also results into alert fatigue, standard challenges of siloed data, and the ephemeral infrastructure, which also means that we have to support high cardinality metrics, track short-lived resources, and maintain historical context. Last9 provides an approach with auto-discovering all your infrastructure, be it Kubernetes, be it hosts, directly, and then providing you a way to understand how they're behaving. You can look at all the deployments, clusters, namespaces at one single place, look at an individual namespace as needed, and then understand how the components are each behaving inside that particular layer of abstraction, be it deployments or pods or even stateful sets. It also maintains the history of the performance in terms of failures as well as the pod details. You can also look into an individual pod, understand its own metrics, set up any alerts that are needed so as to monitor the information. The alerting also follows dynamic declaration approach where you don't have to declare the same alerts again for individual pods, and you can just define the definition in a way that it gets auto-applied via the service discovery. Along with monitoring the Kubernetes infrastructure, if you have traditional host-based or VM-based infrastructure, Last9 also allows you to monitor that via Discover Hosts. It provides details such as CPU details, memory details, and key SLIs upfront that can allow us to focus only where we need to focus and ignore all the rest of the noise. We can also see and sort out the information by certain key slides and then jump into the particular host to understand more in terms of how that host is behaving. What is the metadata associated with it, which can help identify the workloads. Along with that, we can also look at the infrastructure metrics as well. Discover Hosts and Kubernetes allows us to quickly jump into the health of our infrastructure, tie it with the services and jobs that are running on them, and gives us a one single view for understanding the entire stack and infrastructure that we are running on. Want to get started with monitoring your own infrastructure? Sign up on app.last9.io and start sending us the relevant metrics and traces and automatically monitor all your infrastructure.